It's time for a deck profile. So guess what, guys? That's right. We're doing it, baby. We're gonna do the thing where I possibly edit a very janky YouTube video for a very limited and very shortly lived event so that two people could actually get any benefit from it. YouTube, we're playing Zombie World. Pure Zombie World with no Eldlich included because Konami was generous and let us play 3 copies of Zombie World to counter the new and improved Winged Beast meta of Flunderies. Just kidding, obviously, as Konami made it abhorrently obvious that they don't want us to counter their paycheck. So I'm gonna counter their paycheck anyway with toxicity, but not too much toxicity. So we're playing Zombie World. Singular with the Eldlich package as per usual, but instead of playing the fun stuff, considering we don't have an extra deck to make more use out of the combo pieces that let us go into the baller drag setup that you've seen in my previous videos, I'm probably gonna forget to link the previous videos, so just go look at my previous videos and subscribe or whatever nonsense. We're just gonna play toxic cards like Solemn Judgment because I have 3, and Solemn Strike because I have 2, and Summon Limit because you probably should have played this because everyone's playing Eldlich now, and it's not as useful. But against other combo-heavy decks, as well as like deck playing Flunderies, this is just a very, very strong card. And of course, he's playing the Rivalry because, you know, we play Zombie World, and that makes everyone zombies. So your opponent gets one zombie, and then they can never get a zombie ever again, and you're just like, ha, got him. So what's the whole point of the deck? Well, the idea is we get Eldlich on board through a plethora of ways of either the Carlos Eldlin or the Elixir Scarlet Sanguine, or the Elixir Black Awakening, or just by using its own effect, or by milling it through the Unizombie, or by getting any of these traps over here to be sent to the graveyard so we can then get our Elixir Scarlet Sanguine. So we can then go ahead and get ourselves another Elixir Scarlet Sanguine so we can start actually focusing on our Zombie World combo by using the Skank Queen, yep, I said that, anyway, to summon a non-Eldlich zombie. As long as we have Eldlich on the field, we could summon something like a Unizombie so we could then mill Necroworld Banshee to turbo out the Zombie World so we could stop the reason their tracks, or if we already have Zombie World or Necroworld Banshee in the graveyard, we could go ahead and mill a Glow Bloom instead to special summon the Doom King Baller Drop from the deck instead. You don't even need Halki Fibrax into Glow Bloom into Link Karibo to summon it out anymore. It's broken. So we pull 2 with the Lord of the Heavenly Prisons, so now we don't have to worry about Lightning Storm. Doesn't protect your Zombie World because Konami is like, I want my flu paycheck, but it protects all other stuff, so we don't have to waste our Solemn Judgment negate on as many Lightning Storms and Harpy Thunder Duster. So that's pretty cute. And then we play Ice Dragon's Prison because everybody's a zombie now, so you take your opponent's zombies and their non-zombies are also zombies on the field, so you then banish them too, and then you win. And I'm not playing Maxi because I feel like this is not a format where Maxi is heavily useful, especially with all the Eldritch decks and the flu decks and yada yada yada. So there you go. You could probably edit the ratios and make it less toxic or more toxic. I'm not playing Goes in Match just because we're playing a lot of dark attribute cards in addition to Eldlich being a light attribute, so it kind of conflicts. But you know, if like you wanted to play Goes in Match and not play Unizombie and Baller Drock, then you came to the wrong profile, friend. But you could probably find a lot of other things to play here instead. So there's the profile. It wins a lot. Baller Drock puts a lot of pressure in the mirror onto your opponent by being able to banish your opponent's resources while you kind of stay pretty on your own. You could likely play 3 Eldritch the Golden Lord. I just played 2, but 3 is probably useful if you're like getting a lot of your Eldritches getting banished. I only play 1 Baller Drock just because we only have 1 Necroworld Banshee, and I don't want to focus on having too many Baller Drocks if we lose out on Zombie World, and then Baller Drock is just not useful. But you could consider playing 2 as well, just to like not get died by Called by the Grave. But I would just play 1 TBH. So that's the deck.